The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only
Good
mode.
morning, fellas. Guys, it is 8 o'clock on Thursday, September 2nd. Guys, good morning. Ryan, good morning. Ray, Steven, Ray, both Rays. John, Deepak, Jacques, Jeff, Jim in San Diego. Guys, good morning. Very good morning to you all. Hubba, good morning. Daryl, good morning to you. Guys, it was a slow trade yesterday. Watching those markets in the afternoon, but we caught, good morning, Jay. Caleb, good morning. Becky, blessings to you as well. We caught a phenomenal short. Yeah, we caught a great short in the afternoon. For those of you guys that were not paying attention, good morning, Chris. We hit a hell of a short in the afternoon. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome back. One of the things that I would like to point out is for anyone that decides to join, we have a member Skype, and it's a private group. There's, 450 of our members are in it. Some elect not to be in it. And I will show you yesterday's trade. But in the member Skype, it allows for you guys to talk to other members, questions about the bot. Different members or members may not be using the same settings I am. They're experimenting with their own things that are finding that, they may be working, etc. But it's also a place where I like to put trades. So if I'm not in the room and the room closes at, 11:30, generally, in the summer I've been closing a little bit early because the markets get slower. But generally the room closes at 11:30, but I'm always in front of my computer. I live in front of my computer. And if I see trades, I put them in the room. Much like in the room, I will tell you what I see as the entry, what I'm seeing as the stop, and what I'm seeing as targets. And yesterday, excuse me, we had a trade. I put in, let's see, is this yesterday? No, because target one was 67. Here we go. All right, so yesterday, I put this this trade in at 2:09 in the afternoon. If you want to try a NASDAQ short, sell 676, stop 695, target one was 667. The initial move down missed that target by one tick. Some of the guys took profits. And then we got target one. I gave additional targets. This should come to 57.50, 50, and 42.5. Now this is from 76. We got 57.50. We got 50. I gave 635 as a final target. Our 42.50 got hit. And here comes 35 out. 41 handles on the runner. Okay, 41 handles on the runner. So we're paid to wait. Summer trading is slow. But that is a benefit. And that was an order flow trade, lest there be any question regarding, was that a bot trade or an order flow? It was an order flow trade. Speaking of order flow, the bots, which I now have off, we have 8:30 news, but I did run them this morning. The NASDAQ has taken two trades this morning, a winner and a loser. This was trade number one, which was a losing trade. It actually shouldn't have been. The trail was on and it came back into the trail and then went to target one, took another trade, and took all three targets. So the bot is up moderately this morning. But I have turned off the ES is in no danger of taking a trade. Well, regardless of the news, will not take a trade. But I have turned off gold and I have turned off the NASDAQ momentarily until we get past the news. We do have a bit of 8:30 news this morning, fellas. Today is Thursday. Continuing in initial jobless claims, which we have every week. Non-farm productivity and July trade balance. So we'll get past the news before I start looking for trades. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Stephen. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. If you guys are here on trial, welcome back for day 4. All of your trials will end tomorrow. Guys, this could be another very slow, dull, uninteresting trade today. We do have, tomorrow will be fun. We have non-farm payroll tomorrow. Crude is in longs. Good morning, Francis. On the daily, it pulled back right into exact perfect support at 67.90 area. On the small time frame, if we can get a pullback into 68.63, we should get a nice bounce there. It's 30 ticks, give or take, 33 ticks on crude. That's what I see there. NASDAQ, we're green, but I'll look at volume in a minute. YM looks like it's longs. Again, we're coming into news, but YM looks longs here at 355 with a 330 stop and an initial target at up around 370. It's not much, 20 ticks. Not worth a trade, in my opinion. Looking at the Russell. Russell is also currently in longs. Russell went up yesterday. I gave an entry on the Russell, and it exceeded the stop, only to go not only to target, but significantly exceed that target. I just hate the Russell. I really just dislike the Russell. Such an amateur trade. ES. ES is in longs. 29.50 was the entry. ES has a target at 35. Again, I will do nothing until after the news. We don't know what the news is going to be. So ideally, we would like for a big miss on continuing claims, especially. Looking at gold. He's a very interesting trade here. I think gold, fellas, should trade close to 40. Now, again, that could be on tomorrow's news, but I think that's where we're headed. Looking at natural gas, I like natural gas long on a pullback to maybe 58. Let's see, we're at 55.95, 560 on the hourly. That's what I got, fellas. Take a quick look at order flow and see volume. Here is the NASDAQ. 49,000 contracts. Were normal volume when we come in is somewhere around 65 to 70,000, exclusive of the summer trading. So we are light volume. I would assume the ES is also light volume at this point. I would expect light volume today ahead of the non-farm payroll number tomorrow. We're hoping for a big miss. If these markets are going to continue to grind higher, light volume in copper. light volume in gold. And here's natural gas. Let's get a pullback and then a bounce. We're getting near the bottom, so we're looking for a bounce back up. Guys, I don't care where the ticks come from. NASDAQ, ES, cotton, cocoa, doesn't matter to me. We'll find something. I will quickly read the disclaimer. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. There is your disclaimer. $81 buyers here, 68 here. Come on, pop back over a whole number. News in 2.5 minutes. This gets back over 10. It's going. All right, I turned gold back on the bot. No, of course not, Joel. How you welcome, Lee? Come on. All right, dude. All right, have fun, Joel. Here we go. Come on. We held stop by a tick. I mean, did we, I'm holding my breath, but did we have the right stop? Come on, get back above VWAP. 30 seconds. Yes, of course, Greg. Come on, don't fail VWAP. Natural gas, you are such a pain in the neck. All right, 340. And I think this is below 2. They haven't posted it yet. All right, out of natural gas. No movement in the indices. All right, I turned bots back on. Rat bastard. All right, guys. I will take this again at 560. Okay? 560. It may not come there, but that's the next area. Much movement on the news. Gold's getting smacked. Let's see where this wants to come. Yesterday's low was 10.5. NASDAQ. There's no way I'm buying this. I don't care where it goes. But it looks like we could trade to, 680. Buyers at 10 in GC. I have on gold. I have a huge buy zone from 9 to 13. $50 half. Okay, Ray. That would be my entry, 51 and a pullback. I'll tell you where NASDAQ can trade to 67 again, is what it looks like. Gold bounced 13 area, top of that huge buy zone. NASDAQ 50 to 50, 52 for a bounce. 2,000 net buyers. Bot would have had a great gold trade. Monster. Yeah, we're bouncing. Come on back. Come on, NASDAQ, come back. I'll take 53 with a 48. 5-point stop.
Order submitted.
No movement. ES has bid. This natural gas is torquing me. Crude bid. Gold. Where can we come? I think gold bounces in this area. Watch yesterday's low on gold. No, that's on crude. Hang on, guys. Gold. There we go. Yesterday's low was 10.6. Nice job, Keith. Holy slow. I canceled that, guys. This is too slow for me.
Canceled.
Lee, I'm not going to do that education at this point. But the first signal is a double. Ensuing signals are single. Mm-hmm. Guys, I still like natural gas long. It's just natural gas. I still like it long. I don't have it short. Guys, I'm just going to get coffee. Anybody hit natural gas again? If you took it the first time? It's such an annoying trade, gas. What was the entrant? 28. The same exact trade. The same exact trade. I want that unfinished auction. It should get it. It's now gone green Delta. Got a 114 buyer on the last move here. We really 114, 108, 108. As always, guys, trade it as you see fit. If you want, you got 28 to 50. It's $220. Trade them as you see fit. Let me see this goofy natural gas. Boy, I like it all the way to 80. I like it right back into the highs, pretty close to it. But trade them as you see fit for your account. Morning, Dave. Come on, break here. Buyers here, here, here. Come on. Come on, big guy. We get through that 55, I think it's now we've got a 55 and 61. Guys, at 9 o'clock, I'll take my breakfast break as I do every day. We've got big buyers here. Break here, 55. Come on, 200 buyers. There we go. Broke 55. Come on, you're not going to get to 60 and not go get that on. Oh, come on, dog. 2 ticks. Dos mas. Come on, 67. Oh, 1 tick. Yo, 67 gone. There we go, fella. You know, this was the same trade. Identical same entry, identical same trade. Natural gas just cannot help itself. Can't help itself. It's just. So based on the first trade, we're about break even. Now, if we can get a break of the daily high, trade them as you see fit, fellas. We're break even essentially right here. I think we're down 4 ticks, 5 ticks, $50. Just cannot follow the plan. Good morning, Magnus. There's a 100 buyer right here. 105, they hit him again. 107, they're buying him again at 65. All right, guys. I'm going to kill the trade.
Order filled.
All right, I killed it. I killed it. Done. Done. Got most of it back. All right, guys. I'm going to breakfast. 9 o'clock move. I do not think this is coming back very far. Here's where natural gas should bounce again. If it pulls back to 30, it'll bounce again. We've pulled VWAP up, so be careful with it. I'm flat. I'll be back. That's right. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Brad. I want to trade to yesterday's high, 700, 999. I don't know that I'm going to get it because I'm not sitting with this rat dog. I'm at break even. I'm out. That's it for me. Having some patience, man, I'm telling you. I mean, listen, guys, this is trading. Hubba hubba. This is trading. You identify your entry. You identify your stop. You identify your targets. And that is all we can control. If it goes to a loss and it was the right trade, better that than you make money on the wrong trade. The wrong trade just reinforces the wrong things. Gee, good thing I don't suffer from anxiety. Let it pull back, guys. It can't go any higher. It's got to pull back. I don't have a trade. Yeah, that was a torturous trade. There's no question. Positive outcome, though. Missed a YM trade. Not that I care. We had a nice YM pullback. I'd really like us to come back to the 640 area. Yeah, I like that, Caleb. Crude is blowing up. I haven't looked at natural gas, but I'm betting that is too. No, it went a little higher, pulled back. Nice job. Nice job, Keith. Nice job. Guys, now be patient. If you guys exercised patience, sat to at least first target, if you've taken the two previous natural gas trades, you are now green. I am green. I do not have us in shorts, obviously. I am not looking for shorts. We have 25 closing in on 600 net buyers. We are just gridlocked. And look at this range. This is a no trade zone. Let me take a spin around. YM, I have nothing. Crude. Oh my God. We missed a monster on crude, but I can't watch them all, guys. Crude's breaking out above the cloud. Russell, the dreaded Russell. Russell's probably a short back to 88. It's not much of a trade, maybe 3 points. Maybe you got 3 handles in the RTY. I'm not touching that thing. Me and the Russell's like handling a rattlesnake. ES, if it pulls back to 36, should give you the bounce, somewhere around 36. Care about Peloton. I don't even know why it's on my screen. Let me look at AMZN. Amazon, guys, I like it longs, especially if we get a big miss tomorrow. Let me just take a look at some stocks. Apple's up almost $2. Facebook's down 370. Tesla's up 260. Roku down $7. Netflix up 14 bananas. Why? Moderna's up another $8. Google's down. Baidu's flat. Pfizer's up 18 cents. AMD down $1. Qualcomm down. Twitter down 40 cents. Coinbase up. Financials are up. Goldman Sachs is green. Citibank's green. Peloton's up $1.56. Shop's up $32. Zoom's up 14 cents. Amazon up 24 bucks. Baba's up. Let's see. These idiot Reddit kids getting slapped in the teeth again. They still think they're going to get some major freaking squeeze. There's your 88 target on Russell, if anybody took that. 88 target on RTY. You hit RTY? Good. Nice job, Keith. 88 target. Now it's free. Free target. Let's see. RTY 85 area bounce. I don't know. Let me look. I think it should bounce here. Right where my target was. We could come down. Russell could come down to 78. You know, it's so damn thin. I would be interested in the Russell if I traded it, and I do not. My personal God does not allow it. 78, 79 long with a 72 stop. NASDAQ is untradeable unless we get, you know, it's interesting because I'm looking across the board. Zoom is down, Nike's down, Twitter's down, RCL's down, DHI's down, Amazon pulling back into VWAP. The only thing I think that's buoying the NASDAQ at the moment is Apple. Just be patient, guys. If you passed on natural gas, you got a decent day with NASDAQ. If you've traded all three order flow trades, there's the bounce at that 88 level on RTY. It held the bottom of the cloud. If you just took the NASDAQ trade, or if you've taken all three, you're still green. Just be patient. I want to see a pullback. Russell had a nice bounce, 3-point bounce up. Markets are quiet at a non-farm payrolls. All right, NASDAQ. We've got pretty good 15-minute support at that 52. Yeah, crude is gone. Crude is gone like a 57 Chevy. That's gone. There's no trade for us. The only thing I can do is, yeah, it was a nice move. As I said, I can't watch them all. I need 4 sets of eyes. Where's my buddy Don? All right, guys. Here's where I think we get a bounce on NASDAQ. 50 again. Let's take a look what we got. Let's take a look at order flow. We've pulled VWAP up. It's not a short yet on any time frame, right? I mean, you can, there it goes. $51 held. 57.5. 50 should bounce it. We have a positive delta. We should get a bounce off 49.50, at least initially. You have your 20 period moving average. I mean, there's pretty good 15-minute support right here. I would think that holds, at least on a bounce. 49.50. Some sellers here and buyers with them at 55. No, didn't even get there. 57.5. I mean, that's close enough for hand grenades, but no trade. I'm looking for 50, 49.50. 2.5 minutes to the next 15-minute candle. I really like that 35 area, which was our final target yesterday afternoon that we got. Just be patient, guys. Crude basically gold has come pretty close to my target. Guys, I expect a sloppy trade today. I had a non-farm payrolls. Nike getting spatunk. I like Nike puts down to 63.50 and lower. All right, guys, this is where we should bounce. We just did 49. Watch for the long. I'm gonna take a long right off VWAP.
Order filled.
Right off VWAP. And it's not holding. Come on, bounce back up. Whoop, let me get my stop out of there. My stop needs to be 35. Come on, go back over VWAP. I'm going to take target 1 at 55. Small first target, 55. 55. Come on, stink face. Buy. I got a ton of sellers here. Buy some back. 611. Watch your delta. If we cross back over VWAP, we're good to target 1. Come on. Come on. Get me above 51. 640, and they bottom right back. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Target filled. Le target filled. Come on. Go, you flea-infested animal. Let's go. Come through 59. We target 65. Guys, I showed it to you on a chart. I showed you what I'm looking at. I got my buyers. Right? That's right. That's right. I'm going to have to ask the NASDAQ, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? 60 is tough. We're going to have to get through 60, 61. We stopped at 61. If you guys want to take your ticks, it looks like it's going to fail. Russell's the trade, fellas. Russell was the trade off that 88. Jeez. 11 handle bounce. Need to get above 62. Going to be out on this bounce here.
Stop, Phil.
All right. Target 1 only. That's all right. Ticks is ticks, fellas. Ticks is ticks. Everybody good? Everybody good? We're going to sell. Probably down to 30. Okay. I thought you made your day already, D. I missed a monster. You just shorted 55. Okay. Yeah, we're short. We're short. But the stop is ginormous. You got an 81 stop. You could use 62. Nice trade, Todd. Yeah, 82. Perfect stop. You could probably get away with 62. If you're at 55, I'd drop that thing down now. Watch for the bounce at 30. It's going to bounce again at 30. 50-period moving average is at 32. Nice job, Rich. Nice job. Big bids down here at 30. That just took a quick scalp on the last NQ. Nice job, Deepak. Nice job. So those of you guys that are on trial, right? I teach, in the order flow class, and you guys can trade both ways, right? Longs and shorts, longs and shorts, longs and shorts, in and out, all day, all day, all day. In the room, I generally try to trade in one direction. It's easier for y'all to follow. All right, guys, here's your bounce. Here's your bounce coming up. Here's your bounce. Hang on. I'm going to hit that thing again. Hang on. Oh, we got to 30. Hang on. Not yet. 30 was the bounce. Look. Right off the pivot. I fudged it. I thought we might get a little better entry at 27 or 26. Yeah, it hit 30. It may hit it again. We're going to go negative delta. That's fine. Let them sell them all and then start buying them back. I'll take the bottom if I can get it. $19 is where we came the other day, if you guys remember, and bounced at 19. And that would be the next level down, 19. Well, get out of here. Come on, don't bounce here. Let me see where gold's coming to. Let's take a look at something else, guys. We've made money. Everybody should be green in a quasi-crappy trade. Gold. 804. 1804 is probably where it's coming to. Yeah, listen, green is good. Nobody goes broke making money every day. I don't care if you make $200, $50, $100. You know what? You can't go broke making money. Anybody disagree with that theory? Share it. Not every day is going to be $1,000 day. Guys, if you will, give me 1 minute. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm trying to walk you guys through the trade so you understand, why we're doing what we're doing. We come through 35. We're going to try to get to VWAP. Okay? Through 35, we go VWAP. Got to come through here. Order flow people, pay attention. Right there. Natural gas in a few minutes, don't really care. Real stop on this guy should be that 15 low, but I'm not doing it. At the close of this candle, you can go 22. Come on, take out that swing at 35. And then we're going VWAP. She's trying, fellas. All right, Caleb. Your mouth to God's ears, brother. There we go. Kiss her goodbye. Kiss her goodbye. Say goodbye. We might yet get $1,000 out of this lousy day. Anybody have any questions, fellas? I think 19 may have been it. We had a shot of that 09. That's why my stop was below yesterday's close. But we've got that could be it. If they're starting to buy them back, Delta's increasing to the positive. Come on, baby. Come on, pump up the jam. Let's go. Go get me 48 to 50. 7 seconds, next 15-minute candle. Work. There we go. No, don't break down. Got to get above 38. We should bounce right here. 30. Come on, bounce. 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 NG 468. Set it higher. Came in lower than expected. Got an unfinished auction here at the top. That's gone. Anybody still holding Nascrack-a-lackey? Nascrack-a-lackey? Okay. 38's our problem. This is our problem area. 38.5. You got the 100 period and a pivot on the 15-minute. We got this stupid little inside candle. I really don't want to see it break through 2675. Okay, Caleb. I'm with you. I'm with you. When I say I'm with you, you know I'm with you. What movie's that from? Somebody tell me. Nobody knows? Come on, don't Google it. That's right, Sal. That's right. It's one of the best movies ever. No, not The Godfather. My Blue Heaven. Anybody ever see My Blue Heaven? If you have never seen the movie My Blue Heaven, you have to watch it. You will crack up. It is hysterical. Seriously, it's hysterical. Oh my God, it's so old. Not, I can't think of his name. Rick Moranis is in it. You guys know Rick Moranis. And Steve Martin. Yeah. And then the woman FBI agent is John Cusack's sister. Great movie. Got to come up through this zone here, guys. Thank you, Harold. Kim, thank you. Guys, we hold. We hold. If we get above 38, we fly, birdie, fly. 39, we fly. It looks like it wants to. We got a big seller here, a 194 with 33 cars sold. But if we break out here above this swing with some volume, we fly. That's our Rubicon. Come on, wind it up and go. It's trying, fellas. We've pulled VWAP lower. Come on. There it goes. It's gone. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go get VWAP at least. Come on. Let's go. All right, guys. 47, 48 is where the bus gets off. Amazon Prime, $3 to watch it. Oh, that's what I'll be doing tonight. Jimmy, have you seen it? Hey, we could start our own crime wave. Guys, if you've never seen My Blue Heaven, spend the $3 on Amazon Prime and you will laugh your keisters off. If anybody watches it and tells me they hate it, I'll send you the $3. 10 handles more, fellas. 48, 47. I'll take a 23 to 47. We should reject there initially, but this can go right back up. Okay, clear? I'm looking to dust it at about 47 area. Come on. Should hold 34, 35. This may be the longest I've ever sat in a trade in like history. Meanwhile, the YM has gone parabolic and the NASDAQ's fallen over its wheelchair. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. We could come back down to 28. What time is it? 38. We're holding a pivot around 29, but we're picking up sellers again. Our delta's decreasing. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. I'm done. Let's see what it wants to do. We'll get it. Eventually, this is going to break back to VWAP and over. We don't want it to take 27.75 or 26.75, right? It's going to break lower. Let's see if, all right, so this may come back into that 19 zone and then maybe into yesterday's close, which is 09 quarter. That'll be another bounce. Guys, give me 1 minute if you would. Flat out missed crude. Gold is trying to flip into a long, but I don't have much of a target unless you want to trade it to 16. That's all I have as a first target is 16. The stop is brutal. On a 5 minute, it's brutal. NASDAQ is just gridlocked here, guys. We came into that lower area from the move up, which we're trying to hold, but I'm not sure it does. And we could move down into yesterday's close, which would probably give us another trade. If anybody wants that gold, your first target is around 16, give or take a few ticks. That's all I see, unless it can get through that mess at 17, and then you got a shot of a nice trade. The bot's going to go long. I'm going to let it take the trade. Natural gas hanging in there, went to 47. That was a nice trade. Gold bounced right off that 05 area, maybe 064. Yeah, 16 is going to be, 16 is a pain in the neck for gold, but it can work all the way back up to 18 slowly. ES on the small time frame, maybe a bounce at 35. You know, the bigger time frames are long. 35 bounce. RTY now 2302. That was off that 88 area. Crazy bounce. And crude, stupid bounce. Just stupid today. Bot took a short at 32. Mine didn't. Again, Caleb, you tell me every day your bot did this or that on NASDAQ. You and I have different settings. We have different settings. I don't have, we're not trading the same. You're not trading the setting. Yeah, well, as long as it works for you. That's, I mean, if you have something that's working, that's great. But I don't have a trade. NASDAQ, there goes gold. Anybody take the gold trade long? Guys, your first target is 15.7, 15.8. Anybody take gold? 15.7, 15.8. Okay, Johan. Okay, Robert. Oh, NASDAQ, now you got some buyers, huh? NASDAQ's just chopping around, guys, in this lower area. All right, target one hit on gold. Your target's hit on gold, fellas. If you guys want to try a long on NASDAQ, you got a long on NASDAQ. 500 buyers.
Order filled.
You got
Order filled.
Order filled some. Oh, gold. NASDAQ's got to break out above 37. It should go. Here's gold. Come on, gold. NASDAQ, let's go. Hang on, guys. That means you've done something different than me. Right? Correct? The only losing trade I have had today, thank you, Isaac. The only losing trade I've had today is on the first natural gas trade. My P&L is currently at 910. That includes the loss. So my question, huh? Yeah, but did you get in where I got in and get out when I got out? What I'm saying is you're doing your own thing. Here's the thing, fellas. I talk about this all the time. If you're going, you got out early, of course. And this is a common problem that you have had for a while. You get nervous or anxious, which is a common trait amongst traders. Either you get in late or you get out you just close your trades. This is common. You do this frequently. That is a habit you have to learn to break. For instance, the first NASDAQ trade I took, I put my stop at 51. It came within 3 ticks of a stop out and then went to target. If you guys as traders, all of us as traders, are going to put risk on, yeah, but you're missing the point, are going to put risk on, and I give you a stop, and you do something entirely different, again, trade as you see fit, but if you do something entirely different, then you and I are going to have demonstrably different results. And there's nothing, listen, I'm not passing judgment. I'm simply saying that, again, you have to trade as you see fit. And if I tell you this is what I see as the stop, either you're willing to take the risk, then leave it until I suggest something different. Or you're not willing to take the risk at all. But unless you can out-trade me, and I don't believe you can, and I don't mean that as any disrespect, then if you're going to follow, then follow. But if you're not, then you're not. Your prerogative. And I'm not castigating you. I'm trying to get you to say, okay, I've been in the room now a month. Bob's pretty damn good at what he does. I got one guy who's made almost $2 million in less than 8-9 months. All right, there's your first target. You need to stick to the stop. Exactly right. Hyperbolic discounting is a tendency for people to prefer a smaller immediate payout. Yes, that's from Dean. And I'll tell you this. I've worked with Dean for years, 6-7 years. And for those of you guys that have been around a long, long time, my preferred style for a long time, years, was scalps. I would scalp 10, 12 ticks in the NASDAQ like taking a breath. And I've had days where I've had 20 trades, all winners. And Dean used to say to me all the time, ask for more. He said, Bob, your trades are worth more money than 10 ticks, 12 ticks. You're underpaying yourself. You're worth more than that. Ask for more, get more. And over the last, years, my trading has evolved. And while the stops may be bigger, I'm not really adding more risk. Why is that? Because a stop loss, fellas, is not meant to protect. Look, too many traders use a stop as a means of minimizing their loss, right? If I'm wrong, I'm willing to lose $200 on the trade, 30 ticks, $150. Those are arbitrary and made up numbers. That is just a made up number. The stops have to be what the stop has to be. The point of a stop is to prevent a catastrophic loss. If my stop is 19 points and it goes to target, the stop then was irrelevant. And it should be, frankly, irrelevant. I don't want it to go to stop. I don't care that the trade's back and forth 6 points, 8 points, 10 points, 12 points, as long as it goes to where it's supposed to go. We are going higher now in the NASDAQ. Got to close over VWAP. Delta back to 1100. If anybody's holding, here, you got to get through. Look, here is our problem, right? We just ran into the 20-period moving average. I need to get through 50. The neckline of that candle, and you can try to trade this back up to 679, maybe higher. If you've got a runner, stop at break even and let it go. Resistance is at 48, 49, 50. If we get above that, you can kiss this thing bye. Back to stops. For those of us that have been in this room for the last 4 years, and had lived through innumerable, incessant Trump tweets. And for the record, I was never on the right side of a Trump tweet ever once in 4 years. That is the purpose of a stop. You're in a trade and a news flash, Trump tweet or a tweet or news, something news, and price spikes in the other direction. That prevents a catastrophe. But in our normal trading, we have to use protective stops at an area. Right, you have to have a stop, but you got to allow the trade to work. Nothing goes parabolic unless there's news involved. Now, tomorrow on non-farm payroll, you'll probably see parabolic moves up or down. But we're not trading that. So when I give an area, and my order flow guys know this, it's a zone. It's not necessarily a specific to the exact tick entry. Yeah, sometimes we get those, and that's great. But we're buying an area. So, don't use trade. Many traders have a history of failure, myself included, right? I've given away a beach house somewhere. You guys know that over the years. Probably not in Malibu, but certainly, New Jersey. But the point is, once I learned to trade, I understand I'm going to be wrong. I know I'm going to be wrong. I'm never going to always be right. But if you take the risk, as Dean used to say to me, if you're going to take the risk, then you may as well pay yourself. That's what I do. That's how I trade. If I'm going to put the risk on, I'm going to pay myself. By the way, here's that gold trade. Anybody that took gold, you got first target only so far. That was the order flow trade on gold, not. Guys, does what I'm saying make sense? Now, if you guys want to, trade differently, it is your prerogative. It's your money. But listen, there's a Chinese, the old Chinese torture, death by 1,000 paper cuts. If you guys want to use 8 tick stops, that's great. But if you get taken out 74 times, you still lost a ton of money. The other thing is set a daily goal. Remember, trading is not trading to infinitum every day. Trading is, okay, I'm a business. This is a business. Ace Hardware. It's a business. Yep. John and John just said he's witnessed it since 2010. He's been with me since 10 or 11. 10 years. Right? John? Going back to the goofy guy with the great hair. He's got great hair. I give him that. But all kidding aside, this is a business. This is a business. At the end of the month, you need to be able to pay the electric bill, and you need to be able to pay your employees. If not, you're a malfunctioning corporation, kind of like the U.S. Broke. Trading is a sum total game. If you have $1 in the account and you no longer have it, you're unemployed. This is the ultimate transference of wealth. You had it, someone else got it. Daily goals, adhere to them. If your daily goal is $100, you make it, you're done. Do not allow greed to enter into whatever decisions you make. FOMO is not a trading strategy. Guys, I had one losing trade today. The first trade on natural gas. I have not had a losing trade since, or otherwise. I'm a preaching. Hand out flame retardant underpants. I'm a preaching. I know what it takes to make money.
U.S. to sell 34 billion 52-week bills, 48 billion 26-week bills, 58 billion in 3-year notes, 38 billion in 10-year reopen.
Let's see here.
30-year reopen bonds.
Don't. I just got a news blurb. Dallas Cowboys have signed a new quarterback. Don't tell me it's Cam Newton. No, Will Greer. Listen, the psychology aspect is every single person's hurdle in this room, and that would include myself. We all have that. All right, guys, the bots are done. Thank you, Robert. Guys, listen, I only exist for one reason, right? I mean, I can be as funny as I want. I know, we come in here and have a good time. I only exist and serve one purpose in this room, and that's to help each of you make money every single day. As funny as I can be and as good looking as I am, at the end of the day, if I can't make you guys money or help you guys make money, learn to trade, I have zero value. Zero. A lot of funny people out there. So when I take a trade, understand, when I put a trade on, right, or suggest a trade, my only motive, I'm not pushing buttons because I have, some gambling habit. I'm suggesting trades at levels, and I don't track any longer my order flow trades. But, I'm generally right. Every once in a while, I'm gonna give up a 4 home run game. It happens. Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine had bad games back in the early 90s for the Braves. It happens. As soon as I figure out how to control this market and never take a losing trade, we'll all retire, fellas. All right, we're in the last 30 minutes. Yeah, the 2 hits. Yeah. Oh, now you're talking about Tom Glavine, the man. Thank you, John. Guys, I want everybody in this room to succeed. I want every single person in this room to make money every dang day we come in here. We don't come in here for any other reason but to make money. That is it. That is it. Yep, Glavine, Maddux, and Smoltz, man. Maybe the best rotation ever outside of 1970 when you had 4 20-game winners on the Orioles, right? Who can name the 4 pitchers for the Orioles that all won 20 games? Everybody will get Jim Palmer. Who can get the rest? Come on. Anybody? Don't Google it. Yeah, the room is closed on Monday. It's a federal holiday.
30 minutes now, about 25 minutes of European cash close. European sovereign bond yield remain lower on the day.
All right, Todd. All right, Chris, have a good one. See you Tuesday. Fellas, is there anybody not making money right now? FOMC voter Bostic is expected to speak. These guys can't help themselves. Is there anybody not making money right now? Harvard epidemiologist says, epidemiologist, English is a second language. The case for COVID vaccine passports was just demolished. No, listen. These people have gone off their freaking rockers. They didn't learn when in 1938 Germany? Really? Guys, just looking around, everything is flat. Is there anybody that is not green right now? Anybody not green, fellas? Okay, you're green, Bhaskar. You're green. You didn't lose money. That's great. Listen, just learn the lessons that I'm teaching, right? And then apply them. That's always the key. You have to apply them. You cannot keep making the same mistakes over and over and over and over. Meaning, I'm a little anxious. I want to get out of this trade. Bob said it's going to 90, but it's at 70 and I'm up $200. I want my money. Be patient. Be patient. The natural immune protection that develops after SARS-CoV-2 infection offers considerably more of a shield against the Delta. Yeah, that was Israel did that study. I read that. You guys sent it to me. I saw it and somebody sent it to me. You may have sent it to me. All right, guys. Dave McNally, Pat Dobson, and Mike Cuellar. Those are your 4 20-game winners for the Orioles. That may have been the best pitching staff of all time. We're just getting that pullback, guys, into 11:30. I still think we may tag. This is why I told you put your stops at break even. We have a shot at coming down into yesterday's low at 609. Bots are done trading. No trades today in the ES. None. Purple to purple. No trades ES. Tomorrow's our day, guys. Yeah, I like 609. I'm waiting too. NASDAQ had two. This is theoretically, technically, this was the same trade because it never went into a short. So it gave the long signal here and gave it another long signal here. I have to count that as a loss and a win, but the win was big. Okay, done there. RTY had one trade today, which was a losing trade. came 2 ticks, I think, from target. 89, 88, 7. 7 ticks from target. Went into the stop and then came back down. It's okay. Low volume, guys. These get pushed around. Crude had 0 trades today. Purple to purple. No trades on crude. Gold had 1 trade today, and it's in it. So I won't close this trade out. The bot is basically flat on the day, pending the outcome of this trade. It's down $90. We're at $90 down. Does anybody have any question? Anything at all? Trial members? Anybody have any questions? Members? Anything, guys?